Hi, today we're going to be talking to you about how to incorporate technology into the health and fitness curriculum.
As Janis previously stated, we split the project into 4 sections. Sample lesson plans were created for each section to demonstrate how technology was used. I will go over the first lesson plan for the first section, being anatomy and biomechanics. The student assignment for anatomy and biomechanics was to create a wiki in which students would pick 5 unique exercises and describe the major muscles that were activated in the exercise, as well as a brief description of the movement of the exercise. This assignment was to be done in pairs of 2. Shown here is an example of a student wiki. The title is listed at the top, the 5 exercises are listed below, and below that, the 5 exercises are listed and analyzed in detail, including the muscles that are activated, as well as the proper technique for the exercise.
The second part of the unit focuses on the anatomy and physiology of the digestive system. At the end of the unit, the students will be able to identify parts of the digestive system and their functions. Students will also be able to explain the digestive system using either words and pictures, and students will be able to calculate their basal metabolic rate, their body mass index, as well as their calorie intake needed for the activities that they pursue during the day. One of the lessons incorporates technology into this unit, and so I'll just run you through sort of the basics of this lesson. It's going to start off with a little hook where the students are going to listen to a podcast it's called the digestive wrap. So I'll just take you to the website. So from this website here, what I would do is at the beginning of class I would play it and the students would listen to it, and it goes through the components of the digestive system. Give the students. It's just a quick little short rap created by students for students to help them remember the anatomy and physiology of the digestive system. So here's a little sample.
Bacteria. Peristalsis is the big posh word. From cheesing bites to lemon curds. Muscles in the pipe, move them on. Shimon, 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 Shimon.
The rest of the song sort of follows the same thing as it goes through. They highlight different stages of the digestive tract. Once the kids have listened to this hook, what we would do is we would discuss the functions of the digestive tract, and then what I would do is I would ask them to head to this interactive website right here. From here, what they're going to do is they're going to be able to discover the different parts of the digestive tract. They're going to be able to see where they are situated in the body as well as their functions, and they're also going to be able to calculate their basal metabolic rate as well as their body mass index, and also figure out how many calories they would need to intake on a daily basis in order to participate in the activities that they want. So what you're seeing here is the website that I would ask them to go to, and they would follow the instructions about what their task is. So for instance, their first task would be to locate all of the digestive system organs. So if I went and I clicked on this link, what it would open up would be a drawing of the digestive system and a list of all of the organs that are involved. So what I would do is I would just highlight each one, and it would show me on the diagram where they were. From there, what I would ask the students to do is to finish off their task. There's a couple of games that they are going to play, as well as some quizzes in order to help them understand the functions of the digestive system. At the end of this, what the students are going to be asked to do is they're going to be asked to create a poster about the digestive system. So each student is going to be working in a group of 2, and they are going to create on the computer a poster. The poster is going to have to show how the digestive system works by writing and also with pictures. So here's a quick little handout that I would give to the students. It lists all the things that need to be a part of their project, as well as the grading criteria. So there's a rubric there, they know how they're going to be graded. I'll show you a quick sample of a finished poster. So this is a perfect example that I would give to them to show them what would be expected of them. So obviously there's a title of the digestive system, there's different pictures as well as explanations underneath.
Human performance. Within the human performance unit, we talked a lot about nutrition. There are two specific lessons that focus on the use of technology, and those are the lessons I'll be talking a bit about today. The first lesson was a lesson particularly on nutrition. Within the nutrition unit, we talked a lot about Canada's Food Guide, as well as the food groups, serving sizes, and what the Canada Food Guide recommends. The class finished off with a video talking about the 6 essential nutrients. Upon completing this lesson, students were responsible for creating their own personal eating log, and with this they had to talk about what they eat over the course of the entire day for a week. In the second lesson, the focus was a little bit more on physical activity and health. So within this lesson, the curricular expectations were to demonstrate an understanding of the ways in which nutrition and training principles affect human performance. So in this lesson, the focus again was, we talked a little bit about Canada's Food Guide, but talked more about the benefits of physical activity and the importance of incorporating physical activity into one's lifestyle. As well, we talked about the elements of physical activity and the different components to include. Upon finishing this lesson, students were responsible for writing down all the activities that they completed in the course of a week. So from the moment they woke up till the end of the day. Upon completing this, their responsibilities were to tie the two together. So they had to tie the nutrition lesson along with the physical activity lesson and start blogging about their experiences. So this is the first assignment, which was for students to make a chart, just like this one here, on the foods that they ate for an entire week. This is the second assignment, the daily activity logging, where students had to write down everything that they did over the course of the day, including whether it's walking to class, taking the school bus, that type of thing. And this is the third part of the assignment, which is where they're linking the two together. They're linking the nutrition and physical activity together. And I'll show you an example, a student example of a blog that was created. So this is an example of a blog that was created. This particular student called it the Nutritional Analysis, and they were responsible for blogging at least once a week for this particular assignment.
For the final part of the project, students were broken up into groups of 2, and they were to create a workout program for their group. Students were advised that their workout program had to have a few key parts to it. It had to have a warm-up, it had to have a cardio component, a strength component, a flexibility component, and a cool down. Seen below is the handout that was given out to the class in regards to circuit training as well as safety guidelines. And below is the rubric that was used for the class with use of technology, exercise circuit descriptions, circuit pictures, creativity, and presentation of the circuit as the criteria that the project was marked upon.